Hi everyone and welcome back to part 2 of my Newcrest Let's Play. I couldn't think of what it was called for a minute there. And today we're just going to continue with Adam's life, and I've actually came into the game. I've just paused it as soon as I came on and I realised that he's late for work. It says he's missing work and it's his first day and he's not there on time, which is very bad. So hopefully I'll click the go to work button in a minute, but first I just want to say you might be able to see there's two black bars at the side of the screen. I've tried so many different screen resolutions on my screen recorder and everything, and I just can't seem to get it to where the black bars are gone. There is an option to stretch the image, which actually doesn't look very stretched, but the bottom bit of the screen on my Sims, like where the controls are here and part of this bit over here, like you can't really see, so I have to have the black bars for the full screen to get into the thing. I don't even know what it's called. Anyway, let's get started. So I'm going to click play. Hopefully he doesn't get a call from his boss. But I'm going to click go to work. Hopefully we'll get to go with him. No, we didn't. Oh well, it's just going to fast forward through the day. He's only at work until 3. He's back home already. 57. Wow, that isn't a lot, is it? So he's back home now, and if you haven't watched part 1, then that's fine. This is a house that I made as a speed build for my very first Sims video. And also, I'm thinking now why he missed the start of work, and it's because between playing part 1 and part 2, I was playing with my normal other household. So, the times obviously went on a bit, and also somebody in my household had a baby, so I'll hopefully show you that, which is in this house right here, if we go over there, because it looks like he's got nothing to do for the rest of the day. His hunger seems okay. I think he's just going to play a game. I was just going on to a chat room thing. I guess I could make him eat, force him to eat, get him to have some, let's see what we could have. Let's just have some grilled cheese as a quick lunch, just to build up the hunger bar, even though he's not that hungry. And let's see. If you remember from the first episode, it actually didn't take that long to cook. It only took a couple of minutes, even when I'm not fast forwarding it. But it seems to be taking a little bit longer today. Hopefully not that long. There we go. And he's reached level 2, that's good. Also, he can make some more recipes now, which is good. Is he just eating there? Oh, he's just eating it right there. And also, there's the person who's just had the baby in the other house. Jane, look how she's walking. Wow. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, another thing I was looking at my other household today, you can press tab to go into like a cinematic camera type of thing. And you can... Oh, my screen recorder just froze there, I don't know if you've seen that. And you can move around like this, and I actually quite like this. Obviously I don't have the roof on, but it's like, it feels like you're in the house and you can move around and you can go upstairs and stuff, which is quite nice. Doesn't really make sense. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, but it's quite... feels like you're in the house playing with them, but you can't do any other controls really, so it doesn't really work, but it was kind of cool. So, how long is it going to take to eat that? He's only like halfway through eating it. Like I said in my first episode, it takes a very long time for Sims to eat. In Sims 4 and Sims 3 it wasn't like that. So, hopefully he hurries up. Oh, now he needs the toilet. Right, so he's finished his thing now. Oh, I was just about to click to go to the toilet, but he's went himself. And I think I'm going to get him to go to the other person's house, because he didn't have a lot to do. It's actually 5:46. I think that might be enough time. He's got work. Oh, he's got 3 days off. Okay, let's go to the other people's house. Just click and visit. I hate these loading screens between each thing. It's so annoying. It takes so much time just to travel to little places. It was really nice in Sims 3 where you could just go to the park or anything and not have to have this. There was also cars as well, and I was really surprised when they didn't have that in Sims 4. So I can't get anywhere by ourselves, which is a bit annoying, but oh well. Oh, it seems to be taking a while on the loading screen today. Hopefully everybody's home in this house I'm visiting, because this is my main people who I play in the game. So not on Let's Play, but just who I play with in the game, and I'll be able to tell you about them. So this is Jane. She's one of the daughters of the main people. She's just had a baby, and she's married to, is it Zach Cravan or something, who's a person in the Sims 4 who came with it. Well, I need to knock on the door, forgot about that. And then, where's he gone? Oh, he's over there. Oh, who's that? Let's press P. I think this is the other person who's called me. I've got 2 Thomas Sidneys in this world, and I didn't really think about it when I made the second person. He was somebody who I tried out when I for in the starter house, but I gave up on that. Okay, and he's gonna knock on the door. There we go. So this is the house. This is something that I downloaded, and actually I mistakenly, I think it was in part 1, I said that this house was built by Steph O. Sims, but it's actually not. It was by Vixella. It's just called the a traditional family house, I think. And of course, nobody's home. Oh, there's some people looking at the new baby up here. I think I called him Max. Not her Max, no, him Max. I can't really click on it to see what it was called. Oh no, it was called Nick. That was I don't know how I got them two mixed up. So that's Jane. This is Thomas. Just give him a friendly introduction. And I already know her. Just say bright and day because he's feeling happy. I really like this house. It's one thing I don't really like when I'm looking at the gallery is that the houses look so complicated. When you're looking at a view like this, everything just looks such a mess. But really, this house isn't too bad. It's kind of small, but I don't really mind because you can easily see everything and it doesn't look too crammed or complicated or anything. Okay, now what should we do? They're just talking. He's just sitting on the bed. How about... I don't know, the baby's sleeping. I was going to get him to kind of introduce himself, but he's not there. Oh, everybody's home. And actually on Sophia, which is the main person who I'll show you in just a second, who was the mother right here, I gave her new hair out of the custom content, but it really doesn't look that good. Because when you try to put hats on, the hat cuts through her hair, which is so annoying. And then this is Zach, who I was on about. He's got a job as a scientist in the Get to Work, but I don't really know how to work it that well, apart from the doctor career, so I went to work with him once and I just went home because I didn't know what to do really. And that's Zoe. She was Zoe Patel, but now she's Zoe Sydney because she got married to Andrew Sydney, who is at work, I think. And he should be home now because he normally works from 8 till 4. Or maybe he's here and I just haven't realised. Nope, he's not there. Okay, it's nearly 8 PM. I guess we could make him do something here if he needs... Nope, he's actually quite okay. Okay, what I think I'm going to do now is get him to just go home because he doesn't really seem to be doing much apart from chatting to Thomas. Oh, who's that one? I think that's Jane. It's kind of funny because they're identical twins, really. The faces and hairstyles are exactly the same. I didn't really think about that. Wow. I've got 4 people in the world who look like this now. Ugh. Okay, let's just send him home. And he could literally walk from here, but it has to be a loading screen between that house right there and that house right here, which is really annoying. Can we make him run? Oh, he is running. Okay. Get to his house. Oh, loading screen. I'm getting really irritated by this. And then the loading screen again. But at least they give you little tips between each one, which is quite nice. And then tomorrow, I think we can go out and go to a bar or something because he is not at work for 3 days. So that's quite good. I wish Sims 4 would actually let you go to work when you're not in your time, because it'd be quite nice if someone didn't have a lot of money, then they could do extra work, overtime, which you can actually do overtime when you're at work, but I mean when you're not scheduled to go in and get some more money. So now he's got nothing really else to do for the rest of the day. I guess we could get him to clean up this. And oh, that was a gourmet fruitcake that he never had. Okay, actually let's not get him to clean this up and actually take a slice, because we could get his hunger up to full and actually take a piece of this welcome present that they got, which I never knew about. It's when you start a new world now, you get this social event called the Welcome Wagon, and your neighbours come over and just say hello and give you a gourmet fruitcake. Right, I guess we could tell them to watch TV. I think there was I don't know what they're called, commands, them orange buttons, where you could actually just turn it on in Sims 3, but you can only do that for turning it off now, which is a bit annoying. So please fun will go up. Yep. So all green bars for once. Right. It's quite lonely. He's just living by himself, just sitting watching TV on a Penguin TV. I'm really disappointed how I've decorated this house. It's very plain, and I think I made it a bit too big, so now there's lots of blank spaces. In this bathroom I actually don't really like. I put a little flower pot in there, which is the best I can do for decorating. And I actually said that I had lots of lot space left, but I actually don't. Like the plot like ends there, which is a bit annoying, but oh well. Right, I'll get him to go to... Why is he uncomfortable? What did I just eat? Oh, he doesn't like fruitcake. Well, I don't like fruitcake either. Okay, we'll get him to sleep. I guess I can turn this off. And get him to go to bed. I don't know if you remember, but in Sims 3 there was actually another, like, an Ultra Speed 4, I think, wasn't there? There was like 4 speed options. But now there isn't, which I don't really mind that much. I actually installed, earlier today when I wasn't playing this, I installed some custom content, like some new clothes and stuff. I only got one thing for the males, which was like a denim jacket, which we might put on him soon. Actually, we could do that when he wakes up because he doesn't have work for 3 days now. Okay, let's get him to change appearance. And hopefully the loading screen doesn't take that long. And we'll put a denim jacket on his everyday wear. I'm quite happy with his his formal wear and sportswear. That's kind of alright. Yeah, I'm happy with everything else. I'll just add a new everyday wear and have that as a denim jacket that I downloaded if I can find it quickly. I'm pretty sure it was in everyday wear. There it is. I don't really like it that much, but it's something a little bit different. You can change the t-shirts underneath as well. Let's try that one. Nope. I like the black one, but Zach Craven also has that exact same, so I don't know. I don't want too many Sims to be wearing the same clothes. Oh, and also another exciting thing is I actually put the Kardashians in here as a household. So they're living across the street, so we might go and see them. And okay, I don't know which one to go for. I might just have to go for that plain one, even though other people have it. Where was it? Why can't I find it now? It's somewhere here. There we go. No, that's not it. There. Okay, I'm quite happy with everything else. Just something a little bit different, and we can change back to everyday one if we need to. And yeah, teleportation. Isn't that kind of like a cheat? I kind of want to do that because it is quite helpful. Oh, the cow plant. I've never actually used that before. It's kind of dangerous as well because it can kill your sim. Right, what should we do now? It's 6:20 AM. I kind of want to go to the spa, but you have to pay for a lot of them things like massages and stuff, so I might not do that. Is he hungry? Yes, kind of is. And we'll get him to do that. What should we do today? Well, there's a bar right there we could go to. It's 6 AM. Or we could... Oh, let's go to the Kardashians' house, like I said before. So we need to go to travel. Oh, could also take a vacation. But I might do that once you met somebody. My English is really good. Once you meet somebody, and then we can go on a vacation. Because I suppose it's very nice being alone on a vacation. And I don't know which one to go. I quite like the lodges, like the actual house cabin things. So I might try that. There's a Kardashian Jenner family. Let's go and visit them, and I'll show you. They all look really similar, actually. Some of them don't look quite like the real people, but it's pretty accurate, actually. So we'll do that. Then what should we do after that? Because we've got quite a bit of the day left. It's only like 6 AM or something. So let's... Actually, it's actually... I said actually twice. It's coming up to 15 minutes now, so I think after we finish this, after introducing everybody, it might come up to 20 minutes. And I don't really want to go over 20 minutes because, especially when I'm watching Let's Plays, I don't really like it over 20 odd minutes. So... There's Kris Jenner. I don't really like her hair. Okay, let's knock on the door, then we can actually go in and we can look at the people. And introduce ourselves. There we go. Okay, so who's this? Kind of looks from Courtney from the side. Oh, in the bathroom. Let's introduce ourselves to Kris. I need to pause it to click on people because... I can never get to them in time. Oh, she's running away. Oh, too late. Oh, who's that? I think that looks like Kylie or Kendall. Kendall. Is it weird that I know all their names? Okay, let's get to introduce ourselves. Oh, there's Kim in the fridge. And we'll get them to have a compliment. Brighton day. Boasts about family even though he lives alone. Let's see, ask about career. And tell a funny story. Let's introduce ourselves to Kim because she's sitting alone. Funny introduction. They might form a group actually and talk, I don't know. It's only 8 AM. Wow, we did get up quite early. Let's see what their house looks like. So they have nothing in the background, they have a little patio. You see what I mean? It kind of looks a bit messy, which I was saying at the beginning of this part. When you look from this type of angle, it's a bit messy. And oh, they've got like a conservatory kind of thing up there. Oh, they only have one floor. Oh well. Who's this? Let's guess. Courtney. Oh, she's playing Sims. I think that's quite funny that the Sims can play Sims in The Sims. I said Sims quite a lot of the time there. Right. This is going to take a while. I don't think I'm going to manage to introduce to everybody, but still, I don't think Courtney looks like the actual person. I think Courtney and Chloe are the most different people than the actual people. I think it's just her face that looks a bit different, but the bodies of everybody actually looks quite similar. It's just their face features that are a bit different. I think Kim's the most accurate. Anyway, enough of the Kardashian talk. Brighton day. I'm just clicking random things. Right. This is going to take quite a while. I think we're going to have a short part today. And thanks for watching. Next, what we'll be doing in the next episode? Well, I might skip a day so we can get to work quite quickly, which is the doctor. And remember, I do have the get to work expansion pack, so we can actually go to work with them, which